Jahsen Wint and Amir Riep. Back in 2020, February of 2020, they were accused of rape by a 19-year-old freshman. 3 years later, both men were found not guilty on all charges. What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about being the victim of false allegations. And I want to use a story that hasn't gotten the publicity that it deserves to receive. And this is the story of two Ohio State University football players, Jahsen Wint and Amir Riep. Back in 2020, February of 2020, they were accused of rape by a 19-year-old freshman at their off-campus apartment in Columbus, Ohio. Now, fast forward to the end, this year, earlier in 2023, 3 years later, both men were found not guilty on all charges. So it took them 3 years. So these men, who are defensive backs on the Ohio State University's football team, one of the top football programs in the country, just in the past couple of years, dozens of their former teammates have received millions upon millions of dollars playing professional football in the NFL. But one woman's word and report to the police forever altered their lives. If you search either of their names on Google for the rest of their lives, these allegations are going to show up. But the Columbus Dispatch, the article I'm reading right now, puts a line in there that the Columbus Dispatch does not report the names of sexual assault victims without their consent. I hate to break it to the Columbus Dispatch, but there's no sexual assault victim, and this woman will remain anonymous. So this woman ruined the lives of two young men with bright futures. In fact, one, Mr. Wint, had met all the requirements for graduation from The Ohio State University, and the university, because of these allegations, has withheld his degree until now. And media will refuse to report. The reports when these allegations break are loud. The reports when these allegations come to light are all over ESPN and the internet in general. Everyone wants to talk about them. Everyone wants to report them. But when these men fight and stand up and clear their name, the media is silent. The media is quiet. There's no accountability to the individuals who make these allegations. There's no accountability to the district attorney that pursues these charges without evidence. There's no accountability. Sexual assault and rape are extremely serious allegations and should be treated as such. But we have a situation right now where young men in this country are under attack. And one of the pieces in this article that raised a lot of eyebrows was that another player who just recently graduated testified that the football program at Ohio State had told them before, during, or after a sexual encounter with a young woman, they should get video of the woman saying it was consensual. And they actually played multiple videos allegedly at trial that were as such. A lot of people were like, that's weird. Why would you do that? This is actually very normal for a lot of very high profile people. Many high-profile celebrities require consent forms to be signed before you even enter their house. High-profile actors, musicians, wealthy individuals, you'll have to sign a consent form with their security detail before you even go inside their house. This happens on reality television shows as well. Anytime you see a guy or girl come back with a cast member and hook up, before they've entered that home, they've signed a consent form saying they're consenting to be filmed, they're consenting to come in the house, and most likely that they're consenting to have sexual contact with this specific individual. So the way they did it, where I find it hard to believe that they were not coached to do that. Pick up your cell phone and take a video may seem odd, but let's be honest, you're dealing with, on a football team, 105 18 to 23-year-old guys. That's probably the only way you can get mass buy-in, because what's the likelihood that a drunk 22-year-old is going to be able to pull out a contract and have someone sign that? So I don't find that weird. At least Ohio State was trying to do something to protect their players. But that's something that definitely happens on a larger scale with higher profile and wealthy individuals. So going back to these false allegations, what do you guys think should occur when someone makes an allegation that ultimately is found to be false? These men's lives have forever been altered, and this woman gets the opportunity to hide behind to be anonymous, for her name to never be attached. Now, you could probably go into the community and individuals are going to know the name, they're going to know who it is, but on a national scale, every single time these men's names are searched, they apply for a job, they do anything, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, most likely what is going to show up on that internet search are rape allegations. Their names are forever sullied, they're forever harmed, the path of their lives has forever changed, and they have been proven in a court of law to do nothing. What should they receive, and what types of punishments should there be for individuals who make these allegations? Let me know in the comments, and in our next video, we'll go over ways that men in family court can fight these all too common false or extremely weak allegations.